or us mimicking your behavior. So if you could please show us and your charts and maybe walk us through it for the podcast people who don't have the visual. Let's look at placement. Now, placement is subjective. However, you do outline the price, the high and low. You go through the high volume, the fundamental events, and then time. Please show us what feels right for you on these charts.
Okay, well, I don't know if you just saw my eyes darting around, but I see this market is just something just happened here. This is
Wow.
a 1 minute chart of the S&P 500, and we just rallied 2 points instantly. So this is an important event. I don't know what this is. I haven't looked at the news. I've been talking to you, but this is, occurred 3 minutes ago. This is an important level. I'm going to put an anchored VWAP right there live as we speak, and let me just put it in the right place. That's where this move began. So let me just show you what I expect will happen in the next couple minutes is that if that was the little peak, we're going to start to see something like this. And then if there's a good reason for that, then we'll see this VWAP from that beginning starts to find support. And I want to be a buyer here. At the same time, I'll put a VWAP off of that peak, and that will come down and look like this. And even on this 1 minute time frame, what we might start to see develop is a pinch between here. Now, that's what I'm thinking might happen. Maybe this was just some news that it completely falls apart. But I want to look and say, okay, this now looks like an important high to me, right? Even on this 1 minute chart, we're just making a lower low on the 1 minute chart. So I'm going to put a VWAP right there. And I'm going to color code that red just so that we can see, how that develops. So I'm thinking that it could likely pinch between those the way I just drew out. But while I'm looking for that to happen, I want to go to the 15-minute time frame and say, what's going on here? Is there anything, did we just make it up to the anchored VWAP from this peak right here, which ties with the 5-day moving average? And we didn't. But that, if we start to move again, this will be my very short-term target. And I know this isn't what most people are looking for, but we just happen to have something occurring live in the market that might end up being a very good lesson.